Hi, hello, good morning. Welcome to today's session. In the previous session, we were discussing about the different reasons which made the successful of federalism or federation in India. So, the first reason, decentralization of powers. Then, threefolded powers distributed in between center and state. Then language policy or linguistic principle in making the unit of the different states and other reasons. So in today's concept, let us discuss about uh, the important provisions or steps which are mainly taken in order to um, uphold the concept of decentralization and assuring the important provisions for people to take part actively in the respective roles wherever it is essentially required for them to make the improvement of their way of living. That is major steps towards decentralization taken in 1992. So 1992 is the important year which made the provision for the establishment of Panchayat Raj institutions or local self bodies. So local self bodies, it gave powers to the people from bottom level. These Panchayat Raj institutions got established in the bottom layer of the administrative matters which takes place in both in rural areas as well as in urban areas. So this makes clear that powers got divided or distributed in between center, state and local bodies, and center with the local bodies. Then it the decentralization got made possible efforts to make successful of uh, uh, assuring people to know locally their problems, and with the help of locally available local people need to solve their own problem in their own locality. So for that, it became mandatory to take or to held regular elections for forming local government bodies. So elections usually in India takes place on particular intervals, that is once in 5 years. So to the parliament, to the state legislative bodies, and even to local self governments. Then the size of the government formed in each administrative body established in a particular locality. So in that particular amount of seats, some seats got reserved to scheduled caste, scheduled tribes, OBC, and even one third of seat got reserved to women and others. Then along with that, the election and election procedures which are going to be taken for forming the local governments. So even it became responsibility for state election commissions to implement the means and measures to be adopted for organizing or for smoother conduction of elections in forming the local self bodies. Then decentralization, it made clear provision for state governments and central governments to share some of their revenue to the local self bodies to achieve the progress and development of the particular locality. Then structure of the new Panchayat Raj institutions structure. So how the Panchayat Raj institutions is going to be established in rural area and in urban area. So in rural area it is going to be identified, or it is going to be called popularly as Grama Panchayats. Grama Panchayats. So each grama or each village or a group of village consisting two or more than two villages. So each village is going to be subdivided into different units on the basis of the population or the people living in the particular village into different wards. So the number of eligible voters, adults from the particular ward, so they through the process of election goes on choosing, electing one particular representative, elected representative to the Grama Panchayats, that is Panch. So the number of Panch are elected representatives to Grama Panchayat, together they go on electing one person as President, Adhyaksha or Sarpanch of Grama Panchayat. So Panch and Sarpanch, they collectively holds responsibility in establishing administrative subjects, means and measures, and also holds responsibility in taking decision relating to any developmental activities in the particular Grama Panchayat limits or village Panchayat limits. Then the different works that are going to be implemented from the Grama Panchayat, it is going to be implemented through the supervision or through the Grama Sabhas, village meetings, which are going to be held once, at least once in 6 months. So here all the members of Grama Panchayat, elected members, and all the adults, people from Grama, they go on assembling in one particular place which is meant for organizing the Grama Sabha. So there people are going to given chance to express the problems, discuss relating to their problems, and even some of the new schemes, plans, programs which are required for the welfare of the village can be discussed there. So these works or the decisions taken in Grama Sabha meeting, it is going to be implemented through the elected representatives. So then Grama Panchayat working is going to be supervised by Taluk Panchayats. Then Taluk Panchayat works is going to be supervised by Jilla Panchayat. Then similarly in rural areas, in urban areas, so depending upon the size and the population of the cities and towns, so urban governments or urban self bodies are going to be established in cities and towns. So they are constituted with different municipal corporations, municipal committees, municipal councils and others. So similarly like Grama Panchayat, so these are also going to be formed in the same procedure and in the same method or manner, and working of the municipal councils or corporations is also going to be conducted like the same Grama Panchayat workings. Then all the kind of meetings, decisions in Grama Panchayat, it is going to be taken or supervised by President or Sarpanch or Adhyaksha of Grama Panchayat, whereas in municipal corporations and municipal committees, it is going to be supervised, or all the major decisions are going to be taken by head of the municipal corporation, that is by mayor. So with this we completed the second chapter from political science part, that is federalism. So let me sum up the chapter and let us discuss the other related information about the chapter in next tomorrow session. Until then, take care of yourself, stay at home, stay safe. Thank you, Ananda.